Today, I'll show you a highly effective down-the-line serve for games.
偷袭直线，这板球啊，我在比赛中非常好用。
When should we use it? For instance, at the start of a game, once the opponent stabilizes with this shot and is unprepared, that's the perfect time for a fast serve, which leads us to the first point. Since it emphasizes speed, if you can't generate sufficient speed, the opponent will counter aggressively. Remember, avoid rotating your waist when performing this shot. Keep your body steady. That's the key. Whether it's a backhand or forehand fast serve, opening up will lead the opponent to anticipate a deep shot. As the primary scoring method of this shot involves arc and speed, therefore, during execution, it's crucial to keep your hand close to your body. Therefore, during execution, it's crucial to keep your hand close to your body.
所以我在发的过程中呢，我一定要离自己的身体近一点，这是非常关键的一点。
Forehand serve is the main focus. Focus on the forehand serve. Move like this. Keep it close, not too far out. Avoid unnecessary movements.
不要撑得太远啊，不要这样走。
Serve the ball from this
在这
position.
儿出球。
Watch me. Both forehand and backhand strokes are done like this. This applies even to straight shots. The closer the racket is to your body, the more explosive the shot. Keep it close to your body. Avoid twisting your waist. Left foot forward, right foot back. Keep the racket close to your body during the serve, then release the ball. This will make the shot more explosive. During the serve, everyone pay attention. First, practice the motion of a topspin, for example. What's the first step? When preparing, focus on the side spin racket shape. That's the key point. So, when I serve, after tossing the ball up, immediately adjust the racket angle and press down. Press down using what racket angle? My regular loop stroke angle. This ball has a curve. It naturally curves, cannot be hit straight on. Serving like this lacks threat and is too slow. You need to increase the friction, more friction. Thus, you need to apply downward pressure on the ball. Initially, you shouldn't prepare in this way. Preparing like this will signal to your opponent whether you're serving a topspin or a chop. When serving, we initiate with side spin or underspin. Upon ball contact, as you toss it, immediately adjust your racket angle and apply downward pressure on the ball. Ready for the side spin serve? Toss the ball, apply downward pressure. Prepare in the usual way for a side spin or underspin ball at the start. This is the correct preparation. I'm making a block. This ball curves once more. It spins once more. If the opponent hesitates or reacts slowly, especially to mid or forehand shots, the impact is significant. Everyone must pay attention. Do not prepare like this from the beginning. Like this, I block as I toss the ball. I block as I toss the ball. How much should we block? Block to the level of our topspin shot. You shouldn't block as you would for a forehand attack. Only this ball. See, I often hit the ball out right after serving. It's because your racket face is too open. You lack the required friction at this angle. Watch, let me demonstrate. Look. How can I control this backhand so quickly? It's due to the brushing action, which prevents it from going out of bounds. As I mentioned, keep the serve close to your body. What should we focus on? When keeping the serve close, the motion during the transition should be small, not excessive. What does that imply? Look. Look here at the point of release. Keep your movements precise to stay in control. First, focus on a long push and avoid large movements that lead to slow or out-of-bounds shots.
它是一个稳出界动作，而且球速慢。
Keep your upper arm and elbow close to your body during the
在
shot.
发的过程中，我基本上大臂跟胳膊肘是离自己身体非常近的。
Hand and wrist power drive the explosiveness of this
夹着
action.
走。那所有的动
Arm
作都
movement
靠什么？
produces a stable shot,
都靠
while
手指
using the
手腕
fingers
来
and
完成
wrist
它的
adds
爆发力。
quickness. Let
如
me
果
show
用
you
手
the
臂
contrast
就变
between
成了
using
匀
the
速
arm and the
如果用
fingers,
手指手腕
wrist.
就变成了突然性。
Everyone, pay close attention. Now compare the arm movement to the fingers and wrist. This is the arm technique.
这个是用臂。
Now observe. It's easier to control. Now observe the speed and spin when utilizing your fingers and wrist. Remember to keep your movements concise when hitting the ball.
动作压拍儿一定要小。
Apply
实际上
forward
我就是
force
一个
using the wrist and
手腕
fingers.
往前去顶发力，加上你的手指。
For the
横板呢
backhand,
是我们
utilize the
手背
strength
的
of the
力量
index
加上
finger
食
and
指
thumb.
和虎口的力量。
For the
直板呢
forehand
是我
side,
后
rely on the
三指顶
support
住
of the
发力。
back three fingers. Ensure the
后
back
三指
three
一定要
fingers
顶
push
拍
the racket
你
during
在发的过
contact
程
to
中
create a sudden ball
手指的传
trajectory.
递才会让这个球非常的有突然性。
Observing in slow motion highlights the importance of
摩擦过去
friction.
的，摩擦过去的，你看。
The back three fingers must push with minimal motion, avoiding
动作
exaggeration.
一定要小，不要太大。
Securely grip the racket with the back three fingers,
大拇指
index finger, and
把拍子
thumb.
握紧。
Friction
在接
is
触到球的时候
essential upon
这个
contacting
摩
the
擦给
ball.
实了。
Lack of
如果你不给
friction
摩擦
results in
你
a
平击
flat
过去的
ball,
球它
making
给
it
个拍
easier
它
to
就容易
block.
挡住。但是
Friction
你加了
causes the
摩擦
ball
以
to
后它往
curve
上蹦
upwards.
到了
This
球拍
hinders
手就
the
像侧上
opponent's
一样
ball
所以
control.
它压不住。
Avoid
这就是
using
它
the
的
arm
失
in
误
the
点
stroke.
在发的过程中，千万不要手臂。
Finally,
第三个呢，
remember
就是
to
我们要注
lift
意
the
一个什么
racket.
问题呢？就是手一定要拿起来。
After
就我发
serving,
完
keep
球
your
之
hand
后
on the
手
table.
拿到球台上面，
Avoid
在这个
serving
点
from this
出手
position. Keep
手
your
拿
hand
在
on the
球台上
table.
面。
Many
很多人说呢，
ask,
第一跳
where
在
does the
哪里？
initial
第一跳在
movement
你
start? It
长
starts
组的
with
第一跳
you.
都在你边线的位置，就是这个位置。
Move to this
在这个位置
position.
走。
Begin the first
长
movement
球
for
的
the
第一
long
跳
ball.
不要把
Avoid
第一
pushing
跳
the initial
往前用
movement
力，
forward
这样就
as
容
it
易
may
出界。
cause
第一
problems.
跳的用力一定是边线位置的用力。
Once
还是这
more,
句
in my
话，
serving
我在发的
technique,
过程
focus
中
on the
这个
action of
动作
using fingers
手
and
指
wrist
手腕
to
去顶
generate
发力
force and
往
move
前
forward.
走。
Apply
发力
force
往
and
前
move
走，实际
forward.
上它就是这样的动
This
作
is
出
the
去的。
execution of the action. During my
但是我
serve,
发的时
I
候我是
conceal
有
my
隐蔽性
actions.
的。
Shift your body
重
weight,
心一压，
mirroring
相当
my
于你
movements.
看
This
这球
ball's
的突然
speed
性
is
非常强
fast. What
我
should
们
we
要注
pay
意的问
attention
题是什
to?
么？第一
Firstly,
个
during
就
the
是我在
serve,
发的时候，
I should keep the
我一
racket
定
close
不
to my
能离自己
body.
的身体太远，
Keep it
一定
close
是
to the
夹
body,
着
not
离自己
too
的
far
身体
away.
近。
That's the primary point.
这是第一点。
Secondly,
第
for
二
a
点，我们在
backhand
发这
serve,
板球的时候，
place your
一定是
left
左
foot
脚在
forward
前，
and
右
right
脚在
foot
后，
back.
不
Avoid
要
any
有转体
unnecessary
动作，
body
因为它这板
movements.
球叫什么？
What is this shot
叫
called?
极长。
It's called a
你有了
loop.
身体动作，它都
Any
会给
body
你的。
movements will reveal your intentions.
它会给你的什么？它会给你的动作增加很多慢的动作。
Your
相当于
opponent
给你的
often
对手很多
identifies
时
your
候在
shot
判
as a
断你
loop.
发的是一板极长。
Therefore,
所以
avoid
你不要有
unnecessary
身体
body
动作。
movements.
第
Next,
三呢，就
observe
我
the
在发的时候，
disguise
你
and
看这种
subtlety
隐
in
蔽
my
性
serve.
跟这种隐蔽性。
Observe
你
the
这种
long
长
ball
球
you're
跟你这
hitting.
种长球发，
The
肯
closer
定
it
是离
is
自
to
己
your
的身体
body,
越
the
近，
more
你
threatening
发
the
过去
shot
的球越有
becomes.
威胁。第
Fourth,
四呢，就我们
during
在
our
发的时候，
serve,
前期一定是什么叫这板球非常的有突然性啊？
it
就是
involves
希望大家
making a
能够先做
non-deceptive
出
movement
不是
initially.
偷袭的这个动作。
This is how
我
I
在
can
发的时
effectively
候
control
我再
my
去做这个
opponent
动作
during
才
the
能
serve.
真正的把我的对手控制住。
Simply
如果说你
indicating
上来
that you
就
will
摆着
loop the ball
跟他
makes
说
it
我要
an
给你发
easy
分球
shot
了，
for
那这
your
个球是
opponent to
非常好接
return.
的。
Therefore, after the approach, everyone should pay attention. Firstly, create side spin for preparation. Upon ball contact, execute a block. Well done. After blocking, keep the racket close to your body. Secure the upper arm and elbow. Use your wrist and fingers to add a brushing action. This is the backhand. I'll execute 2 forehand shots. For instance, the first one, a short ball, or the first one, a hook shot.
发一个勾手。
Next,
接下来
Hey,
哎，这效果
this
一下就
effect
出
is
来了。
immediate.
看
Keep
离
it
自己的
close
身
to
体
your
近一
body
点
and ensure there's
一定
friction.
是带上摩擦。
Without
如果你不带
friction,
摩擦
the
的话，
ball
这板
is
球它就
easy
很
to
容易
hit.
接上。
When
你带
there's
上摩擦
friction,
吧，
the ball
它过去的
curves.
球就是拱的。
Observe my motion.
压拍，
Apply pressure on the
摩擦
racket.
动作一定要
Friction.
小。
Keep the
我
movements
一点
precise.
大臂跟肘的
Avoid
动作都
moving
没
the
有
upper
就
arm
是
or
手指
elbow.
手腕的动作，
Focus
一
on the
点都没有。
fingers and wrist movements.
大家看，尤其是直线动作，这板球要发直线效果太好了。